Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we started a new scenario, I believe. With our, or it may have been the one before, whatever. No, it was the last one. This one is a port of a Blades of Exile scenario, and it does show a bit. Our goal, help, well right now we're supposed to steal, some sort of message going between two of the people who live on this island, so that the group on the third island can basically, not be kicked out and killed. Anyway, this side of the island appears to be where the Seawyrm, the group we're helping, is stationed, so let's explore and investigate a bit. Why not? It's really strange how some of this is set up. Well, they appear to be completely surrounded by mountains around here, which is interesting. A small hut stands here, a thin wisp of smoke escaping from the roof. A young man sits on the doorstep mixing a potion. When you approach, he stands up to greet you. In a brisk manner, he introduces himself as Burton, master of herbalism. After a brief tea, he offers to sell you some recipes. Energy elixir, definitely. I rarely ever make recipes, but it's good to have a few in case of emergency. Alright, well, let's take a look down in this new region. It appears to be filled with, mountains and the like. The mountain scenery here is quite pleasant, and a warm south wind blows through the area. Unfortunately, you're not the first ones to find this place, and the native inhabitants don't seem in a mood to share it with you. Bears! It's a bunch of bears! And the bears are dealt with. Okay. Ah, this is interesting. You pass the checkpoint unhindered. Ingusi, Hronisnace, the whale's tape. You've heard of it before, but the first sight of it does not fail to amaze you. Twisting spires of black rock rise to the skies over the city. Sloped balconies provide distorted points of view. Gaping windows stare down with menace. A thin line of black smoke rises from the highest tower. The entire city has been built above the waters themselves. Arching bridges provide the means for transportation about. Silent sentinels and halberdiers stand guard everywhere. Each stares at you tensely as you pass. Alright, so this is the city of the Seawyrm. They have anything to say? No, they do not. It's a guard post, basically. Wooden gates seal off a part of the city. Warriors are practicing and training beyond. Oh, this one has a name. Swinging a greatsword with apparent ease, this captain of the Seawyrm is well versed in the art of battle. Hail, coming visitors. I am Sado. What are you doing here? I am now shift between. I am saying from regular duty break, so I practice. You think to want training? What do you do in your off time? We of the Seawyrm are not like farmers. We hunt, we raid, we have that battles need. Between we practice. We're interested in training. Quick strike. Huh. Very expensive though, so not gonna bother. And that one is just a swordsman. This appears to just be a dock. The sign has been painted over. Looks like the main tower here is blocked off. It's just a bedroom. I'm not a fan of these walls and doors. It's nearly impossible to see where anything is. Where the doors are, I mean. Let me guess. Watchtower of some sort? Oh, there's a mage in here. An old, dark-faced man in traditional wizardly robes sits here. He does not seem pleased at your intrusion. Gudon. Oh, and what do you do for a living? Words be wasted. I instruct, I watch. Words be wasted? Not like a foolish parrot and echo my words. Who do you watch? Merchants and raiders, friendly and not, in sun and in storm. Instruct? I teach craft for my people. For you, must pay price and purchase. Craft. They say you have it. You should know what it is. Yes, we are keen to purchase spells. Hey, mages. Excellent. Definitely more light. Haste. It is very expensive here. Capture Mind. And Lightning Spray definitely improved. And Foresight. And we've spent a lot. Skill's not high enough for these things, but we will improve it eventually. And I think I'll leave that for now. We've spent a lot. And here we have something just looking out over the sea. From the platform of the lighthouse, you gaze out over the eastern seas until it falls down and away at the horizon. The sun shines down brightly, its light glaring off the surface. Small black shapes glide upon it, perhaps ships or birds. So it's a mage in a lighthouse. Fair enough. Okay. And that appears to be everything we can look at out here. We can't go into the tower proper. Alright then. Pass the checkpoint unhindered. Well, at least we got some exploration in. A small town has been set up by the shore here. Deep in Seawyrm territory, they're not very used to outlanders. You are invited, somewhat stiffly, to an afternoon meal. The talk is mostly about small matters, with some inquiries about where you've gone. You give the best answers to commoners you can think of, weaving up some fantastic tales for interest. As you prepare to leave, you are offered the chance to purchase some rations on your way. We don't need any, but thanks. Alright, we have flight. You can only get go 3 steps when you're flying. Good to know. That appears to be all that there is here for these guys. It would be interesting to see what's over there, but it doesn't look like we can get there. Can we actually? No, we can't fly over the mountains. Alright. Interesting. The Seawyrm are actually very well defended. With all these mountains in the way, people would be very hard-pressed to get to them. Mountains on one side, sea on the other. They've got a very good defensive position here. A farming town on the outskirts of Seawyrm Domain, Padan has a fair mix of cultures who seem to coexist without tension. Long, roughly built buildings stretch over the terrain, and townspeople tend to crops for harvest. Okay. Small town, that's fair. Small town indeed. Only 3 buildings to this place. Alright, what we got here? A brooding soldier sits quietly at the table. He motions you to sit with him. Ifon, what is your job? His lips twist slightly. Hunter. Hunter? I track the demon of the swamps. Demon of the swamps. Grendel he is called, and a great menace to any who dare set foot on his isle. Grendel. Believe me, I've been there. Cruel and powerful. Cruel and powerful. He has a great hoard of weapons and treasure, but he kills with his bare hands. A dangerous monster. But it is my duty. Duty. I'm going out again soon. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Stalking that demon. Stalk demon. His face suddenly lights up. What? You'd like to come with me? That would be a refreshing change. Change come. It would be a great help as well, I must say. Do you accept his offer to travel with you? Accept. An NPC has joined you. Master? He shakes his head, unwilling to say more on the subject. Okay. A heavily built man sits vacantly at the table. Called Dasmuff. What is your job? Loitering. Loitering. Waiting for a chance, that's all. A chance. Speculating. Sporadic business. Speculating. Tell you what, I'll sell you some valuable information. Information. Good treasure opportunity. 50 gold price. Accept? Accept. He pockets the cash. Stonefield. Dig under the big rock. Stonefield, big rock. Falcon lands up near Hengest. You'll find it. Right. Nothing we can take here. The herbalist scurries to and fro on constant business. What? Gazal! She doesn't seem to be able to hear very well and resorts to constant shouting. What is your job? Where are you from? I work this shop. Plants! Shop? Plants? Say, what? I don't have any pigs. What do you want? Pigs? No, not that either. Either. Just potions, Zol. No, you don't. Potions. No, I don't sell that. None of that illegal stuff. What? Oh, you want that? We'll buy them. Purchase. Purchase. She's got a lot on her. I'm not buying anything right now. Also, this, not really liking this town. It's not very well written. Alright. A farmer sits here sulkily. I Ianbor. What is your job? I work. Work. I work hard. Hard. I get nothing for it. Nothing. I poor man. Poor man. You go. I don't care about your stories. This farmeress seems to be the only one genuinely happy in this town. Vasali, how do you do? What is your job? Enjoying the fruits of a good day's labor. Fruits. There might be monsters on the islands. There might be battle in the north. I'm just glad to be away from it all. Monsters. Ephon tells stories about them all the time, doesn't he? She inquires across the table, met by a non-committal grunt. Battles. Wars and why people fight for land are all beyond me. As long as the crops are good, life is fine. Away. We're all one big happy family around here. Happy family. Oh, you'll know when you settle down. Settle down. All travelers must have homes after all. Right. I mean, at least we got another NPC in this tiny little town. And that appears to be everything over here. There is not much to that land. So, let's start exploring to the north and the like. Starting over here. Oh, 3 swordsmen. Easy to deal with. Steel longsword can be sold. Actually, does Bonnie have... No, Bonnie's a steel short sword, so steel longsword to Bonnie. And there appears to be something in the swamp over here. also something in the corner here. Alright, let's investigate this. There's movement ahead. Swamp hunters on the prowl. The sickly greenery of the fen suddenly seems less the threat as the monstrous beings ahead tear apart everything in their way. Attack! 4 mung slimes and 3 grendlings. That was dealt with relatively easily. A bit of healing around here. And now we have something of an idea of what we'll be facing in the swamp. Alright, let's see what's in here. Fur now glances around nervously. Is he here? She wonders aloud. The rumors say so, but I don't know. Maybe he's on one of the eastern islands. The fen exhales with an overwhelming stench. A fog rises up from the swamplands, but it's not the main reason you can't see well enough ahead. Your heads are sent spinning by the foul smell. Vaguely, you can make out the movement of inhabitants. From here, you can't tell whether they're humanoid or not, and with the sloshing of the mud and the screeching of insects, you can't hear whether their mutterings are mixed in with the cacophony. West Fen. Okay, grendlings is what we're fighting here. And there are also hydras. In fact, there's a lot of creatures here. Okay, we killed some of the creatures here. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. I mean, we can kill these things relatively easily. Hey, a level up for Fox. Nice. I see you up there. And a level up for Draco. Nice. Okay. Now we slowly explore through here and see what the hell we can find. Aside from a crap ton of disease and poison. Well, mainly poison, not disease. I really do dislike swamps, just because of how long they take to go through everything here. Ah, there's something in the middle there. I mean, we've killed all the various random creatures around here. Alright, looks like the main way in is through the east here. There, that must be it. Alright, you need to heal there. Alright, let's see what this is. The swamp sinks here into a tunnel of muck, hopeless to enter for you. The smell of the place is enough to discourage you, but doubtlessly used as a lair by the swamp monsters. Beside it, cast against a tree, the glint of dull metal catches your eye. Intrigued, you plow about a bit in the mud and unearth a small collection of coins. They're probably not worth much. The prospect of digging them up from this place isn't very exciting. Why they would be here at all, though, is a mystery. These are the currency of our clan, Furnow says, peering curiously. I guess the rumors are true. It might have been a toll or something that let them pass through the tunnel. Not that I want to go down there. It goes somewhere else, I'm sure. Okay, why was that a thing that needed to be done? So we found a random tunnel with coins in here. I have many questions, including why does that matter? Anyway, dealt with that. And there's a huge, thick forest down here. Up! Wolves and wargs. And a lightning spray. Get rid of them quickly enough. It's weird, these random points that just have no visibility on them. Alright, take a look this way a little bit, I guess. Falcon Realms North, Old Ferry East. Well, we did hear something about that fence, so... Oh! 4 swordsmen, 2 evil acolytes, and an apprentice mage. Oh, there goes one of them. And there go the rest of them. That was relatively easy. Anything here of significant steel-studded armor? Steel longsword? I guess that's it. And you can take the herbs. I believe the forest here we couldn't quite go through. Not without fighting something. So let's fight something! We got just enough time to do that. The swordsmen are still here and still do not let you pass. Attack! The attack would either be wise or rash, but you can't possibly know before it's over. 4 swordsmen and a bladesman. And there we go. More chainmail. And that's all we need. The battle finished, you search for swordsman equipment to attempt to confirm their identity, but there isn't anything particularly useful. Still, the road is now open. The caravan's tracks went west of the road. Perhaps it would be wise to follow. The caravan. That must be who we're supposed to find and get. The note we're supposed to find. Okay. I guess... Okay, that makes sense. And there's something in here. But how do you... you reach it through here. So what is this? An extensive web system has been strung over the woods here. Countless spiders, some small, some large, peep out from the shadows. Plenty of valuables hang on the webs. Take. The spiders, agitated by your presence, attack. That's a lot of spiders. Please ignore that. Oh, god damn it. Why is it... Hold on! Please, hold on! Sorry about that. The family dog decided to start barking at something. I don't know what or why, but it was quite irritating. Not a fan of all the weapons. Alright, get rid of the rest of them. And there we go. You searched the webs with limited thoroughness. A good deal of valuables are reaped, as well as a strange magical wand. A wand of bolts. Well, that's something. I got rid of all the webs. You find a small patch of promising plants in the thick of the forest. Investigating more closely, you see that it's mandrake, a useful alchemical ingredient. Do you take some? Take it. Okay, and we got some random mandrake. Also, we have a lot of materials here, so I think what I'm going to do is go back to the starting town. Actually, let's see. From what I was told, Jewel of Recall. That just sends us there. I suppose that's fine. Alright, back into the main town, which is down here. So we can find a merchant to sell our stuff, which I think I remember where it is. Yes, you. We have things we want to sell. And there we go. More coin. Just what we needed. Oh, and we did level up, so you know what? Defense is needed. Sheik has leveled up, so more defense. Bonnie, point and priest spells. And Draco is going to save up for mage spells. I think that works. After all those investigations, we were told the caravan was to the west, which is probably in here. Which we're going to investigate in the next episode, because this one's gone on long enough. This scenario is okay. I mean, the dialogue is poor. It's very clear that it came from Exile, and the dialogue from it is not that great. It's short, it's punctual, it's poorly written. The choices we're given are literally just write down single word and interpret what you say. I don't like that. It's not the kind of thing I like. Anyway, next episode we'll see what's in this little house here and probably find what we need to. That'll be in the next episode. So until then, I'm Chester44, that's Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.